Hello friends, I am Mayank from Mindworkzz. We at Mindworkzz prepare aspirants who are aiming to crack exams like CAT, GMAT, GRE and placement aptitude. So, in my career of teaching for these exams so far, I have seen that a lot of the students are very scared of these mixture problems. From exam point of view, these problems make a very important part of arithmetic and can be solved by various methods like ratio, percent, average, equations. So in this small attempt, by means of this video, I have chosen a question which you can see and solve, and then we will discuss it by using different methods. So I have chosen a popular question type, and here it comes in the next slide. So you may want to pause the video for a moment, see the question, try it even if you want, and then resume the video and see the solution. So this is the question. You may pause the video. So I guess you have seen the question and even tried it. So the basic intent of the question has there are two types of grapes, two varieties which differ by their water content, and you have to find one quantity of fresh grapes needed to prepare 30 kg of dry grapes. Also, as a hint, they have given that we could assume that the only difference between the fresh and dry grapes is the water content. So let us try to solve this question by four different methods. The first of which is equation, the most popular method among the Indians. Reason being, this is the method we have been trying in our schooling. So the basic funda behind the equation method is assume x uh, for the quantity which is to be found in the question. So let the required quantity of fresh grapes as x kg. So accordingly, as per the question, water content in fresh grapes is 80%, so it becomes 0.8x, and pulp becomes 0.2x. While in case of dry grapes, which is given 30 kg, water is 20%, that makes 6 kg, and pulp is 80%, that makes 24 kg. So taking the hint from the question itself that the only difference between fresh grapes and dry grapes is water, that means the other part, which I'm calling pulp, should be same in quantity in both these varieties. So that means the pulp portion in fresh grapes, which is 0.2x kg, and that in dry grapes, which is 24 kg, must be equal, and that makes the basis of forming the equation. So next comes the equation, that is 0.2x, the quantity of pulp in fresh grapes, equal to 24 kg, the quantity of pulp in dry grapes. Next thing is your answer, 120 kg. So this was equation method. Next comes ratio method. A very effective and fast way of solving these kind of questions. So we see that fresh grapes have water and pulp 80-20 ratio, 1:4:1, while dry grapes, which is 30 kg, have water and pulp as 1:4, 20:80. Now dividing 30 kg in the ratio 1:4, we have 24 kg of pulp and 6 kg of water. We know that 24 kg of pulp which is there in dry grapes must have come from fresh grapes. So in the fresh grapes also it must have been 24 kg, but we do not know the content of water. So by the ratio of in fresh grapes of water and pulp, which is 4:1, if one represents 24 kg, what does 4 represent? 96 kg, adding which we get 120 kg. So fresh grapes 120 kg is required to prepare 30 kg of dry grapes. Answer. Next comes the percent method. So the easiest way to apply percent method is assume 100. So what we assume 100 is the quantity of fresh grapes. So let us say quantity of fresh grapes required is 100 kg. Accordingly, the water content is 80 and pulp content is 20 kg. Since the pulp content has to remain same, therefore 80% of dry grapes, which is pulp, must be 20 kg. We have been seeing this so far in the other two methods also. Therefore, next line is dry grapes is 20 divided by 0.8, which is 80%. So 25 kg. Now the problem is that this quantity in question is given as 30 kg and we have found it 25 kg. So what we do next is unitary method. So 25 kg of dry grapes are prepared from 100 kg of fresh grapes. So 30 kg of dry grapes can be prepared from, by unitary method, 120 kg. Answer. And the last and very important is allegation, which is the basis of these kind of questions. So you have to know that these questions are basically weighted average questions, and wherever weighted average of two varieties is there in the picture, allegation is there in the picture. So the story is fresh grapes minus water make dry grapes. If we could see this as a reversible process, that is, fresh grapes can be prepared by adding water to dry grapes. I know this sounds crazy and impossible, but let us say theoretically, just in order to solve this question. And why we have to think like this is because allegation can only be applied where two mixtures are mixed, when two varieties are mixed, not when they are separated. So we have to see it this way, that fresh grapes can be prepared by adding water to dry grapes. So dry grapes and water are added, fresh grapes is there as the weighted average, 20% water concentration in dry grapes, 100% water is there in water, and 80% water is there in fresh grapes. So if we apply allegation here, so the positive difference between 20 and 80 is 60, and that between 100 and 80 is 20. So we see that the ratio is 1 is to 3 between dry grapes and water. So what we get from allegation is that 1 unit of dry grapes needs 3 units of water to make 4 units of fresh grapes. So if we need 30 kg of dry grapes, we would need from the ratio 120 kg of fresh grapes, and that becomes the answer. So this is allegation method. So why I said that this is a very popular question type, because you could see this happening in other questions as well. For example, some 16 kg mixture of milk and water has 75% milk. How much water should be added so that it makes 40% milk, and so on. So the basic intent in these questions is, in a mixture of two things, one remains constant and the other is added or subtracted or extracted to make the third quantity. So this was it in this small presentation. We'll come up with more such presentations, more such teasing question types to make them easier for you. Uh, we offer CAT preparation, GMAT preparation, GRE preparation, and placement aptitude preparation courses at Mindworkzz, both in offline classes and online classes. And these are our contact details. So keep watching. You can find this video in Mindworkzz channel at YouTube. Thank you for watching this video. This is Mayank signing off. We'll see you again. Thank you.